I was thinking one night, um, I have this computer that's abandoned that I haven't done anything with, and I have all this RAM and all these circuits and all these designs. What could I do to make something cool out of it? And I thought, well, we got Doc M. He likes to feature people and get the little guys shown on YouTube because it more often than not, the big guys are taking up the front page and everything, so the little guys never get seen. I can tell you hands on, I've been part of YouTube for about 3 years and have like 67 upload views, and nothing really took off. I had like 23 subscribers. It's funny. I posted the video and Doc M liked it, and I got about like 5 subscribers in the span of 5 minutes. And of course, that was ridiculous to me to get that many. That's a big percentage of my subscriber base that that was just added. But yeah, I really didn't get far, and I'm kind of babbling now while I went on and finished the adder. Time to set up the inputs, but I'll keep going. What was I saying? Yeah, I was never really big on YouTube, and I thought Doc M had a really cool way of showing the little guys, and I thought, hey, if he likes this idea, I'm going to ask him first, of course, but if he likes this idea, I just broke this for no reason. If he likes this idea, then we can go ahead and do something cool. And all he has to do is really say a few words, and he did. He was very, very nice about it, and he got the message out to you guys, and you guys apparently liked the idea, so I went along with it. And I'm just going to take a peek at my calculator here because I don't know, the inputs have to be inverted in a certain way. I don't remember exactly what. Okay, so the right one is inverted. That's right. Before, the half adder is actually opposite of the full adder. The half adder is supposed to have the left one inverted, so that's why I wasn't sure. So that means I have it right here. I'll just put the blocks down, and then afterwards put the torches. Now the thing is, since I did a full adder, where's CN? I forget. Oh, this is CN. This has to have a torch on. That's what it needs in order to work, I think. Oh, maybe not. Sorry. Torch off. Torch off. Maybe did I not plug something in? I don't... Oh, I had to put these in. That's right. I forgot. Exactly what I was doing a second ago. Let me see. Now that all of these should be off. The first one's on. Why is that? Let me put the carry on. It's still on. I must have done something with the circuit a little bit wrong. So what has to happen in order for this to be off? Okay, well, one of these has to be on. So that means one of these has to be on. In order for this to be on, we gotta have... let me pull this out so I can see. Okay, so one of these two has to be on, and I think it's this one. And for this one to be on, both of these have to be off. Maybe I do have to invert this one since I'm not using the XOR gates. I think it might be the same. I'll take a look and see if that works. The next one's on. Okay, I don't know if that's quite right. Let me put the carry on and see what happens. Same thing. Alright, I do apologize for this. I've never actually used this design without the, adder subtractor design, the 4 full adders. And I think I've done something wrong somewhere. I don't know exactly what it is. Oh, there it is right there, missing a torch. Ah, the littlest things that you miss can really screw it up. Okay, so back to business. This is a simple 4-bit adding machine. It can add up to 15 in binary, in 4-bit binary, and we're going to give it a test here. These are our inputs. Let me show you how this works and how we read it, various things like that. These are the ones. Okay, so either of those being on represents a 1 in our formula, so to speak, our input string. So here's 2. Again, either of those represents a 2, 4, and 8, not 88, 8. And the outputs here, similarly, I'll just bring these out 1 extra so we can have room for a sign. So we'll just go backwards since I'm here. This one, if it's on, it means an 8 is in the sum. This one, a 4, 2, and 1. And you might you could say this is kind of useless because you're having to do the math. Actually, I'll show you an example first. Let's do 1 plus 2. So of course that's 3. But when we go out here, all we see is these on and offs, which is binary. Reading it from left to right is 0, 0, 1, 1. Now 0, 0, 1, 1 equals 3, because since this line equals 1 and this line equals 2, that means together they equal 3. Those two are off, so we add nothing else. So our answer is 3. And what I was getting to before I showed the example, you might say this, you could argue this is kind of pointless because you have to do the math afterwards, but as far as the computer's concerned, this does math. It takes inputs and it adds them together and puts them in a binary form so the computer can read it. So let's do 4 plus 2 plus 1. Wait 1 second. Might want to do this. Maybe. Also over here. Did I miss it anywhere else? Yes, indeed. Okay, anyway. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 4 plus 2 plus 1, 7. See, again, I had to do the math. But where it comes in handy, and this is what the carry is for, is, if I turn these off, let's do 2 plus 2 of the same module. This realizes that you've added 2 of the same number, and it goes on to the next bit. So that, essentially, the way I think of it is this bit says, okay, I can handle 0 and 1. That's what I'm good for. And if I get a number over 1, so if I get a number 2 or higher, I'm going to say, all right, I can't handle it. So what the C does, it sends a signal out to the next bit, and the next bit says, okay, I can handle 0 and 2, and you can handle 1. So together we can handle 0 through 3. And then again, once it goes to 4, this carry sends the bit out here. This one says, okay, I can handle 0 and 4. Together we can handle up to 7, 0 through 7. And then finally, if it gets over 7, it goes to this bit. This is 8, same thing. It can go up to 15. And it does that for every bit down the line. So you could have an adder that's actually huge. And but if you do, you need specific decoders to take that information and display it as a single output. And that's what the giant iron structure in my 7-bit calculator is. It's a decoder to take this 4-bit binary out here and convert it into one separate output for each combination. And then each combination gets split up so that each one has a different specific line of coding that goes into the 7-segment display and then displays different numbers. I think I've kind of run long here, about 20 minutes, and I did say that I'm going to be starting a new channel. However, if I'm going to have long videos like this, I'm going to have to start out on my channel, and since people sub to that channel anyway, I'll keep it there until I can do a short video maybe and transfer it over to a new channel. Or tell me guys what you think. Do you mind using the current channel I have with all my guitar videos and everything? I don't want to delete those because those are kind of like my prizes that I've collected views over the time, and I don't really want to take them off. So yeah, do you guys mind if those are there? I'm sure you don't. You can just click what you want. But I was going to create a channel exclusively for this, but I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, since you guys like the concept, I delivered. We're gonna get this thing started. We're gonna have a good time. Everybody's gonna contribute, and we're gonna create a beast of a creation. So that's it for now, guys. See you in the next episode, which will probably be once we have a stable version of 1.8 and I can get a server running and everything. Also, there's a guy who messaged me who wants to come on the server and help out, which I think is great. That's what I want you guys to do. We can't have too many people. If this gets too big, that would kind of suck, because then we couldn't have everybody. But primarily, suggestions should be made in the comments or messages, and I will give dedications, mention them in the videos, say oh, this wonderful person came up with this design and we've implemented it in this way, and you will get credit at the end. If I don't want to say if, because I know with the the collective brain power of all of us Minecraft junkies, we will get it done, because it's possible. Anything's possible with this wiring system, which is interesting. Any circuits in the world that you can think of, the human brain is possible, if someone understands it using this logic. But yeah, once we complete this thing, everybody who helped will get credit. I'll keep a log of everybody who makes suggestions, everybody who helps, what they did, and you based on order of importance, we'll start with I don't even want to call myself the number one important because I don't have that much to offer as far as design aspects. I'm just like the builder. But yeah, in order of importance, the people who contributed the most, going down a list, it'll have a huge credits list. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, again, you guys seem to like the idea, so I'm delivering. And again, this time I will cut for real. So see you guys in the next episode.